So standing upright into Tadasana. We join our hands to the center of the chest. Close our eyes, making sure that our feet are completely stable, balanced, with the body weight over each the leg equally placed. Knees are locked. To begin with a round of Om chanting now, inhale and breathe. Just continuing the practice, follow this with a round of palming. Stop your face and slowly open your eyes. So I'm sure everyone is ready with a hanky. So here you can just, it might be a hanky or a small towel, not a problem, but restrict it to a shorter length. So with this, we begin with a round of shoulder rotation. So taking the hands behind, all the way behind, and you're out. Inhale, lift up the hand, not touching your head at all. Exhale, bring it in front. Inhale enough, exhale, back. So this is warming up into Skanda Chakra, a bigger rotation. Now try moving the handkerchief away from you, away, so that the elbows get locked and we feel a good stretch on both the sides of the body. Okay, push the handkerchief, yes. Push it out, other side and out. Lock the elbows completely. Now, without moving the elbows from behind, when the elbows get stretched up, continue dropping. So you're forming a big circle around us without our elbows getting bent. So there's a slight waist rotation to enhance the movement. Make sure the elbow is locked completely. Drop slightly more on the side so we get a stretch on the sides too. That's right. We change the side now. Other side. So just reverse it now. So it's a simple reversal now where you're bending the elbows. You can bend the elbows. It's a very simple technique to reverse frozen shoulder problem, improve the cervical health, work on our arms as well as the wrist strength. Make sure now you start locking the elbows, drop, other side, push. So we're doing Konasana also along with the Skanda Chakra. Now we follow this with the elbows absolutely locked. Lock the elbows completely, form the circle. Lock your elbows completely. So now your kerchief will not go down at all. It's up, but it's behind, and we are stretching each time into Hastasana and down back. 2 more sets. Last one. Just continue the practice to hold and to release the napkin down. Here, I want you to observe next is a balancing pose. So what are we doing is we're going to switch the balance. We lift up the left leg up, hold the napkin. Lift the napkin up, change the hand. Drop the napkin down back. Lift. Come up. Once again, drop the napkin back. Lift. Make sure both the knees are locked. And up. Drop. Lift. And up. Drop. Lock. Lift and up. And up. So I am not going on the side. It's exactly in the front. And up. Drop. And up. Now, slowly get your legs much more higher up. Higher. Higher. And lift. Change. Let the leg go higher up. To increase the stretch on the inner thighs. Don't do this quickly. Enjoy the fun in just lifting up the napkin which you have thrown down. Lift up this. 5 more. Drop. 4 more. 3 more. Let the leg go higher up. 2 more. Last one. And the other side. Discontinue and release. Okay, next, once again, we release the napkin down. So now go down into squat, Utkatasana. So here we get our hands into Utkatasana, legs comfortable distance apart, exhale, go down. Lift up the napkin, lift it up higher. So you're going to stretch out the napkin, pull it all the way behind. Go down, once again, inhale, lift. Drop the napkin down, go down, Utkatasana, stretch up, back, Hastasana, drop the napkin down. And up, Hastasana. When you go back, just arch. Okay, that's the arching what we require. Please look, arch, then drop down, Utkat, Hastasana, Utkat, Hastasana, Utkat, Hastasana. 2 more. Go down. Last one. Discontinue the practice and we come up back. So now next, use the napkin and lift it up from your mouth. That's right. So we're going to go down into Santulanasana. Santulanasana with your napkin. You duck your head down, lift, and drop the napkin back. So we're doing Santulanasana dip, lift, and drop. 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 And drop. 5 more to go. 3 more. 2 more. Discontinue and relax. I'm sure you all have done 5 to come up back into Vajrasana. That's right. Getting ready for a twist now. So from your Vajrasana leg, drop down to your right side into Sukhasana and left into Virasana. From the side of Sukhasana, we twist completely onto our right side. So we're going to twist completely on the right side. Once again, take the napkin in your hand. So once again, take a napkin in the hand. Lift up the napkin to hold the posture. Now, twist completely, hold the napkin in your hand and push the arm behind to look behind. So one hand is open, outstretched, and hold. Pull the arm behind, furthermore behind, to have a great twist at the waistline. Push the hand slightly more behind. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Discontinue the practice. Drop and lift your hips up. So you're just going to lift up your Sukhasana leg up and lift your hips up. Once again, you're going to stretch with your napkin. So I'm just lifted up my Sukhasana leg up and lift up my hips. Pull the abdomen towards the ceiling. Lock the napkin tight in your hand. Try pulling the napkin away from each other. Awesome. To feel the stretch in the left arm. Look up at the ceiling. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Discontinue. Drop the hips down to change the side now. So on to the other side. This time, my left leg comes into Sukhasana, right is into Virasana. Twist completely. To hold my napkin now in your hand and twist well. Look behind. Push your left hand slightly more behind. Hold. Keep the napkin tight to grip it in your hand. Twist well, slightly more. Twist more. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So drop the napkin down and lift your hips up. So that's the posture. Hold. 5. So Virasana leg should be down. Huh? Just lift your hips up. 4, 3. Pull the arms slightly more behind towards the floor. The stretch would increase. Look up at the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and release. Releasing the posture, you open out the legs into Dandasana. To hook the napkin now behind your leg. And to come up into Naukasana. So my napkin is between both my feet. To lift up into Naukasana. Lock the knees completely. To hold the posture. Slowly getting both the legs closer to your upper body now. You can also lie down or do this into sitting, whatever is convenient to you. You can bend the knees and lock. So without a napkin is also fine. So you got to touch your knees, your head down on the knees. Janu Naman. With or without a napkin, both is fine. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Discontinuing the practice to come up into sitting. So once again, get your napkin behind only your left foot now for a round of stretching. So only the left foot. Lift up the leg and try touching your head down on the knee. So this is real. If you find this really easy, you can go down and try doing the same thing. You can actually lock the knee completely to increase the stretch. And let the leg come down. Hold. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Pull the napkin, pull the leg towards you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Discontinue the practice and change the side. Lock the knee, pull the leg towards you. So what you can do is, if you're able, if you're reaching a leg very easily, you can also fold in the napkin and drag and pull the leg towards you. Hold. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Discontinue and release the posture and once again come up into sitting. So that was for the entire length of the legs. Let's move on to the arms now. So we bend and come into Vajrasana now. Bend both the knees. So those who have any knee problems can continue to sit into Sukhasana. So that's a trick now. What we're doing is Gomukh Asana. Most of us can reach out easily to our hands. But here we're doing it with some twist. So we just grip the handkerchief in our hands, comfortable distance apart. Now we're going to lift up. Whichever hand is up, we're going to lift down and up. So we're working on our biceps as well as the triceps. So just a movement of the hands up and down. So a variation of Gomukh Asana. 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Discontinue the practice. So now, finally, pull the napkin out with locking both the elbows backward. To hold, lock both the elbows. Lift up the hands higher up and higher. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release the posture. To change the hand now onto the other side, wherein you grip your kerchief or your napkin comfortable distance apart, and you begin with lifting up and down. Slide the hands up and down. And 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Discontinuing the practice, you lock and open out both the elbows out. Yeah, so both the elbows get locked up. Stretch the napkin well. Hold. Pull up your arms. Pull up your arms slightly more. to increase the stretch. Pull it towards the screen. Let your right hand go towards the screen, or whichever hand is down should be going slightly towards the screen. Hold. 5, 4, 3. Pull the napkin apart. 2 and 1, and release the posture. Releasing the napkin down, we go down for a round of Mandukasana. So we exhale, go down completely, holding the exhalation, and rotate our face. If you have recently had a snack or something, avoid doing this and just observe your breath. If you just had any of the snacks, then avoid doing Mandukasana, as Mandukasana is done on an empty stomach. We're just doing 2 rounds of Mandukasana. So we exhale, holding the exhalation, go down, rotate the face to remove off all the kachra, the male, causing constipation, bloating, gas. As soon as you want to inhale, you come up inhaling and release off the Mandukasana. So just continue the practice and to go ahead with the next posture, which is Padangusthasana, but this time with the napkin. So you're going to lie down on the mat. Now you're going to grip the leg with a napkin. So just hook the leg with a napkin and hold. So each time the leg comes up, I'm going to hold the napkin, drop the leg down. So I'm just going to touch the napkin, hold, grip, pull the leg and down. So each time the leg comes up, I'm going to slightly pull the leg, drop it down. Pull the leg towards you and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, next 5 pulses, try touching your head down on the knee. So that napkin would pull your leg till it touches the knee and down. 2, 3. Lift up the upper body also up so that you have a good impact on the upper abdominal muscle. 4, 5. Let's do this 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Discontinuing the practice to change the leg now. So similarly, we grip the napkin in the other leg, change the hand, so lift up the leg and pull the leg halfway. So the first 5 pulses are only halfway. Make sure when you pull the napkin, you are also locking the knee each time you pull the napkin. 3, 4, 5. Next 10, you're going to keep the knee locked. Lock the knee. Try touching your head on the knee and down. Each time you inhale, you go down. Exhale, come up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't give up now. Let's do this. 8, 9, and 10. Once you finish your 10, just continue the practice. Get your handkerchief in your hand. To go on for a round of twisting now. So you get your napkin behind your right foot. Right foot. Continue keeping both the knees bent. and drop the leg down onto your left side. So once you reach out here, you open out your leg out at 90 degrees. Make sure your right leg is opened out at 90 degrees with a knee lock. Pull the leg up, making sure that the left knee does not move towards the left side. The left knee should be in the center of the mat. And you lift up your right leg up with the help of your napkin. Hold. Make sure your right knee is locked completely. To feel a stretch on the entire side of the leg where the sciatic nerve runs. To literally open out and to release off the lower back pain. Lock the knee and lift up the leg. 10 more seconds. Turn your head onto the opposite side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift up the same leg up. Drop it onto the other side. On the other side, you lift up the leg higher up, as in towards your face. So the leg is rested down on the floor, but it is towards your face. Higher up and higher up. 5 more seconds. 4, 3. Pull up the leg higher up. 2 more. Let's do this slightly more higher. 1 and half and quarter. And release the leg to finally change the side. So we bend both the knees. Grip the left leg now, holding it with a handkerchief. Place it on the left knee. Drop both the knees down onto your right side and straighten up the left leg up. You can relocate the position of the leg, of the right leg to be on the mat. The right knee is bent and the left leg is open now. Turn your head on the opposite side. Hold. Lift up the leg higher up. Slightly more higher up. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lifting up the leg. Grip it with the other hand. Open out the leg. To do a Prasarit path. Lift up the leg higher to feel the stretch in the inner thighs. 5 more seconds. 4, 3. Pull up the leg higher. 2, 1. And half and quarter and release the posture. To follow this with Sukhasana up in the air and to come up into sitting. From here, we once again get the handkerchief or the towel behind the hips now. And we come up onto kneeling posture on our knees. So this one is again for the arms. You lock the elbows, holding the handkerchief outwards. So our fist is facing outwards. Make sure the position of the fist, your thumb and the palm faces outward when you hold. That would be easier to lift up the arm and down. 2. Just pulse, making sure your chin is parallel to the floor. 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure your your towel or your kerchief is locked. It shouldn't be loose at any point. Irrespective, your arms go up or down. And 10, 11, 12. Breathing is normal. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't give up now. 7, 8, 9, 30, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Discontinue the practice and drop the napkin down. To get your right leg now into Ashwa Sanchalan, left leg open down. So right leg into Ashwa Sanchalan, left leg open down. So here is again the mouth lifting of the napkin. So this is the way it goes. You interlock fingers behind you. You lock both the knees now. So lift up the hands off from the hip. You go down, you duck down to lift the napkin up. You lock the knee completely. Once again, you drop the napkin down. Go on the same side. You lift up the napkin. You lift up the napkin, once again drop the napkin down. So this is doing 5 on each side. So each time you're going down, we're gripping the napkin with our mouth. Up and down. So don't really worry about your inhalation and exhalation here because we're using our mouth to into this gripping. And the fourth one is also done. The last one on this side. So just continue the practice and to change the side now. So interlock fingers behind. Go down. And release. So this is putting a tremendous pressure on the inner thighs and the knees. So those who have knee issues, please do not do this. Let's do this 2 more times here on this side before changing. And down. So discontinue the practice and to come back into Vajrasana. To release oxygen napkin completely and to come into Vajrasana now. So close your eyes now and to go back to the awareness of the entire body. We not only targeted our shoulders, but the waist, the sides, the love handles, the twisting, that is the endocrine region, and the entire spinal cord, the inner thighs, the legs, the core, the neck, and thanks to our beautiful eyes to give us the support to see and to work accordingly. We move towards a minute of gratitude healing to our entire body. So we join hands at the center of the chest Close our eyes and just thank each and every part of my body, which was so functional and instrumental that I could do all my asanas today gracefully, and I could finish off this session with a lot of blood circulation and the fluidity in my body. Thanking each of my systems, including my cardiovascular system, my respiratory system, my excretory system to flush out the toxins with the sweat, also my neurological system where I could balance my posture. Everything was addressed. So thanks to my body and thank you to my system for being instrumental with this posture. To finish off with only one round of Om chanting now with longer more. Inhale and breathe. To follow it with a round of palming now. To cup your face and to slowly open your eyes and rise. Hari Om Tat Sa all. Thank you.